So in this tutorial we're going to run a chi-squared goodness of fit test, and the goodness of fit test detects whether we have any significant differences in the distribution among the same dependent variable. In this case we've collected one group of individuals. We want to know whether the distribution of males and females is different. And this is taken from world data. So in this case we have the frequency of males is a percentage of the world population at 50.62% and the frequency distribution of females at 49.38. We want to know whether there is any significant difference in the distributions of males and females. So in this case the first thing we have to do is called weigh cases. We have to tell the system how many times male values occurred, how many times female values occurred. So we're going to go to data, weigh cases, and weigh cases by frequency. Very simple. So to run the test, we'll go Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, Legacy Dialogues, chi-squared. And we want to know whether there's any significant differences in gender, assuming that we have equal distribution of both. So our assumption is that there should be an equal distribution of males and females. So therefore in the expected values we leave this as all categories equal. If we wanted to change this, we simply click on Values and then change the corresponding values here. Let's click on OK. So this will tell us our observed N was 51.49 and our expected was 50.50. And in this case, our assumption significance was non-significant. In other words, we did not have a significant difference in the distributions of males and females. So if this p-value was less than 0.05, then we'd say that we did have a significant difference in these distributions. Please note that the data I've just shown you requires us to go and weigh the cases, if you've seen. So in that case I've already added up the number of different observations here. So if you see in the example of gender, what I would have done is simply gone to Analyze, Descriptives and Frequencies, and this would have simply counted up how many males and females that I would have had in each group. And you can see here I've got 403 females and then 419 males. And so I simply could have weighed females by 403 and males by 419. So that only applies if we've already totaled them up. But you can, of course, run the same test just with long-form data. So that is the data not tabulated together or the frequencies tabulated. So in this case, if I wanted to run a goodness of fit on gender, I'd simply do it without first weighing cases. So I'd go Analyze, Non-Parametric, chi-squared. This time I'd use gender, assuming all categories are equal, and simply click OK. So you can see in this case I run my chi-squared goodness of fit, but without having to first weigh the cases since I have all of the cells.